Hey everybody, Bobby Umar here, and welcome to my weekly chat at Siopa to Seize Your Passion. We're here every week at 11:45 a.m. on Tuesdays to talk about aspects of passion and entrepreneurship and your journey, leadership, all that kind of stuff. And today, I want to talk about something kind of serious, which is dealing with the unexplained. And I'm going to get pretty serious and deep about something that tragedy that just happened to me personally, as well as in my network. But we'll get into that in a second. But again, if you are here, I'm a 5-time TEDx speaker, one of Inc. Magazine's top 100 leadership speakers. I'm here every week. Share us on Twitter, share us on Facebook. Let's get be part of the conversation. I'm from Toronto, Canada, home of the Raptors. Let me know where you're from. Type below. Let me know where you're from. I'd love to hear from you. And let's talk about this, dealing with the unexplained. So I'm going to share a little story with you, which is, and this is really sad. My friend Francesca, who I've known for 14 years, and she was a former student, and then she moved to Toronto, she transitioned into a job here as a tax specialist for the last 10 years. She's been working for 10 years as a tax specialist. And then she recently joined my team, one of my passion projects, which was DYPB, Discover Your Personal Brand. Anyway, she passed away last week, and I just found out recently, and it was suicide, and she took her life, and I'm devastated by the entire thing. And the reason I'm talking about it now is because it's helped me process. I only started thinking about this yesterday, and I can't even understand what she went through. I can't even understand, what my role was, and I feel personally responsible for having helped transition her here, and knowing that she was having some trouble, and maybe I could have done more. And I know that when people deal with the unexplained, it's hard because you feel helpless, and you feel like you could have done more. You're constantly second guessing. You're constantly saying, what if? And I'm in that process right now to try to, and I thank you for the hearts, appreciate that. It's hard. And, she was immersed in my life in the last eight months. She babysat our kids. She spent 4 days with us when she was trying to move here. She took us out for dinner. She came to my Christmas party. Yeah. And, she was smart and bright. She was at the top marks of her class, a 4.0 GPA, super doing well for herself. And now she's gone. And the unexplained part is the hardest part of everything. Like, I lost my father-in-law 2.5 years ago, and that was hard, but he was also older, and it was an accident in which you have very little, you can't really control that. This one, because she took her life, I feel like there was some control. I could have said more. I could have done more. I could have offered more support. And I know it's not useful to do that long term, but I'm just telling you right now, this is exactly how I'm feeling. And I think that those of you who deal with the unexplained stuff, whether it's an accident or a tragedy or a business challenge or anything it might be, tragedy and unexplained phenomena is hard for us. And so, what can we do about that? The only thing we can do is reach out to our support network. We can talk about it. We can have these conversations and say, listen, I'm struggling, and ask for help and be honest and authentic and vulnerable about the challenges that we're having. And I'm doing that right now. And I'm sharing with you because it's real and it's happening. I mean, I could have done another topic, but this is on my mind. And I've been thinking about it for 2 days. So that's how I'm feeling. And, I'd love to hear your thoughts in terms of, how you deal with unexplained situation, whether tragic or even, just regular things. How do you deal with them? I think, again, your support network is important. You have to process the information. You may want to seek help, talk to a counselor, talk to a support network, ask for advice. But at the same time, life goes on and life has to go on. My kids are going to come home. I have to make dinner. I have meetings today. I have to make them. I have work to do. I got to get that done. I've made a few, messages and calls here and there saying, I'm a little bit delayed, but for the most part, I have to take responsibility for the things in my life. And, I reached out to her sister and I talked to people, and that's the type of stuff that I'm doing. And I think that, I will do my best to honor her and honor her life, let people know, and hopefully I'll be involved in the memorial too. So, and what do you guys do? Let me know. You can look at all the videos on siopa.com/stream, or you can check out all my videos on YouTube. and LinkedIn. Yeah, it's totally okay to mourn. I mean, you know, you have to open your heart to people and be human, and it's interesting because only 20% of the world actually has zero empathy, which blows my mind. It's a very high number. What can we do to connect us better? What can we do to create more empathy and understand one another, and you know, create powerful conversations where we share these things? And that's why I'm doing it here with you. And I encourage you to, if you're going through something, you open up to people and you talk to people and you let them know that it's okay to be vulnerable and ask for help. It's a sign of courage to do that. So I apologize if this is more of a serious topic, but again, it's still seizing your passion, because passion has tragedy. Passion has vulnerability. Passion has things that go really bad that deflate the passion or puncture the passion. And so we have to learn to persevere and to work together and to grow and move forward. All right. So thanks for your time. I really appreciate it. If you have any other questions, you can comment on all the videos on siopa.com, or you can tweet me at Rehan Bobby. I'm everywhere. And I look forward to seeing you guys again every week. Thanks for the hearts. Appreciate it. And I'll see you next week. The Siopa stream, 11:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time every Tuesdays. All right. Wishing you guys all the best. Take care. Talk soon.